Hello everybody and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I am going to be posting a video now, or rather this reading is for Scorpio for the year ahead. So it's going to be technically October, right? Because Scorpio is from October to November, right? 20th to 22nd or something. So I'm going to do this for Scorpio year ahead. So it's going to be from now, so up until your birthday next year. Because for me, I don't believe that the year ahead should be from January to December, as in the calendar year. For me, it's from your birthday. So if it is October until next October, that to me would be a year ahead. That's how I always looked at it. So let's get started. All right, you guys, you ready? I don't know if I like these glasses. Oh well. Should I be concerned about my glasses at the moment? So let's do this. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So that is 9, 10, 11, October. Okay. Let's just do year ahead. Can you all see? There we go. Y'all might not see the whole desk and all that, y'all. So sorry about that. I mean, if y'all don't. I'm not purposefully trying to be secretive or anything like that. So let's start with October, right? October to September. Let's do that. So let's go from October. Well, October is over, isn't it? So let's do November. November, December, January, February, March, April. So let's do that. November, December, January, February, March, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because then next year in October I'll do that. So let's leave it at that because it gets too complicated. So when I do the monthly readings, I will post at that time what planets are retrograde, what planets are in motion, whether they are sextile, trine, all that stuff. I do all that on the monthlies. I don't do it for the year because it gets too lengthy. Like each video will go on for about 4 hours, because then once I delve and start getting into the details of astrology, y'all, let me tell you, first and foremost is because I love it. Okay, astrology and numerology, and clearly tarot as well. I absolutely love it. Once I start down that little rabbit hole, I get so lost in it because it's so fascinating to me, and there's so much that you can know and find out. So if you all really want to know in detail as well, like for the whole year ahead, if you want me to do like I said, the detailed readings, then email me, because I do that specifically for your birthday, for you as an individual. So I will need your date of birth, your time of birth, your place of birth, and then I will project it for the next year. So okay, no specific rhyme or reason how the cards are being pulled. That's the way I flow. This wants to go there. All right, so we can leave all that there for a second, right? Let's do that just for the sake of. So November, December, January, February, March, April. So let's start with November. Your overall energy is 1, the Magician, okay? And you have Virgo. Let's get that boy out of the way. And then we have Virgo. So we are doing, this is for Scorpio, correct? So Scorpio, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for the month of November, your 11th house items, and that's a poor choice of word, your 11th house aspects will come into play for this month, okay? So that is going to be like-minded people, groups and friends, etc. Now, one thing before I go anywhere ahead, I want to let you know, a lot of people come to me and say, well, Kirtana, you're also doing your monthly readings, right? Which I post for every sign. So those monthly readings are very short. not so in detail. Secondly, take what resonates with you. It doesn't mean that you need to completely disregard it or completely disregard the other one. Take what resonates with you and do what, take what resonates with you and see what applies to you, right? Sometimes that monthly reading may be more applicable to you than this. And if nothing resonates, that's totally okay. Move on, right? Hold on, you guys. Squirrel again. Darn. Well, I'm going to have to... Hold on, you guys. I was looking for something else and I can't find it, but that's okay. I found this at least. All right. And then we have, so your 11th house aspects are going to be quite predominant for the month of November. Then you have, of course, the number 1, which is the Magician. And the Magician is a very, very powerful energy. The Magician has the ability to summon whatever he or she wants. So I feel that the universe is saying, listen, in November, you have this great opportunity to create whatever magic you want. But keep in mind that is a big responsibility. I tell people, just because you see the Magician card, don't think, oh, you can go run off and do whatever you want. Sure, you can. But at the end of the day, you're going to be responsible for the repercussions of your actions, right? So if you're willing to deal with that, then have at it. Why am I still looking for something? I can't find it. Oh, well. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Because excuse me, y'all. Allergies all the time. So take it with the responsibility that it's meant to be. Don't go willy-nilly waving a magic wand, because like I said, after all of that, you will have to, if it's something good, if your intentions are good, you will reap what you sow. If your intentions are not so good, you will reap what you sow. So let's see what November has for you, right? The Tower. What did I say just now? The Fool. Beautiful energy. The Moon. Really, really beautiful energy. I'm not kidding you. 7 of Cups. Okay. So what does it mean? You're going to go, well, Kirtana, you just told me that I have the Magician's wand and I'm the Magician. I can do whatever I want. And then you go and give me this Tower card. Well, listen. What did I say? 11th house, like-minded people, groups and friends. So this means that there are some situations, maybe there is a group of people or specific individual, relationships with them that are not necessarily going the way it should go, or maybe you've come to find out something about them because you do have the Moon card, right? And so you come to find out something about them and you're all mad at the world and mad at them. And so therefore that relationship is completely shook and broken, right? The foundation is off. So that relationship has to come down because it has to be dismantled because it is toxic. It's not healthy for you and it's lived its life. It's gone through its organic life, right? So the relationship is done. What are you hanging on for? Why? Like, move on. Like, stop wasting your time. Move on, right? So the universe is saying, listen, that relationship has gone. Okay? Don't sit and go on and on and on and on about the 7 of Cups. Don't say, oh my God, now I have so many choices. What do I do? Where do I go? How do I do it? And stop being all moony over yourself. Stop sitting and, sulking and, yeah, the Moon card means there's still something that needs to come to light. Yeah, sure. But in this case, I feel that, oh my God, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised. I have to go back and look though. I think y'all got the exact cards for your monthly reading as well. I think it was Scorpio. I can't remember though. Anywho, so clearly this relationship is done. So stop, thinking about, okay, fine, there was like, moping about and oh, poor me and I should have known and this, that and the other, over and done with. There is something else also a little bit hidden with regards to that relationship, but I'm saying don't worry about it, okay? Because it really doesn't matter to you. It absolutely does not matter to you. Something else. And even when that thing comes to light, you'll be fine because you'll be like, thank God, if I had known this then whatever, hindsight is 2020, but you'll be like, thank God, it's all over and done with and moving on. Then you have this Fool card, and the Fool card is saying, listen, now, with the Magician's Wand, you have this great opportunities to start off on a new adventure, to start off on a clean slate, to maybe go out there and start dating again, maybe go out there and find somebody who is more compatible or somebody who's more interesting, find something that's even better for you. Go for it, because you have the Magician's Wand, but be careful with the Magician's Wand. Don't get all cocky and don't get all like snotty about it. And then also with the Seven of Cups, you will find there are a lot of choices, okay? And you'll be like, well, I have commitment issues, or I don't want to make a commitment just now, or I don't want to commit to anything, I don't want to tie down to anything, what do I do, how do I tell them? Well, just call it for what it is. Tell them, look, I'm not in a place in my life at the moment where I want to be tied down and I want to settle down. I just want to, take it a step at a time and go with the flow and see where it gets us. One thing I will tell you though, please be transparent. Make it very, very, very clear as to what your intentions are. If the recipient of your affections is not on board with your intentions and they decide to leave, good for you, because it saves you all the heartache and emotional drama that's going to come later on. So I say just let them go, leave it. And in spite of that, if they still stay, then you'll be like, okay, fine. They can't come back and say, well, you didn't tell me, because you did. Okay? Guys, hang on a second. I'm going to make a quick dash and get some hand cream. I know. Hang on 1 second. If I can find it. Thank you, I'm back. I usually keep something here by my desk, but I can't find it. I don't know where I moved it. I'm looking at my hands here and I'm going, oh my goodness. For real? Okay. So that was November, correct? Now let's pull a overall energy type of thing. Not overall energy, like a guidance type of thing for November. See what the universe has to tell us for that. So November says, monitor your inner dialogue. Okay? Recognize that what you think about expands. Monitor your inner dialogue and match your thoughts to what you want and what you intend to create. There you go. Now, let's move on to December, correct? December, yay, Christmas season, yeah. Christmas season, December. Let me put this here. Kind of organize it a little bit. December, your overall energy is Mars. And that is fantastic because Mars rules Scorpio. And then you have the Sun card. Wow, look at that, y'all. Beautiful. I'm excited to see what that may hold for you. I am excited. Mars, it's go, 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 baby. In Mars, it's like you have that Martian energy. It's that fiery, feisty, let's go for it. Willing to go to war. I mean, don't go to war. But having said that, there is a possibility that anybody is in the military or such. You may be deployed in the month of December. I know it's horrible to be away from your family in Christmas time, but... And the Sun card says there is something going to, the light is, or the spotlight is also going to be on your relationship. So this is a continuity from November. Okay, so beautiful. I love it. Oh my goodness, this is so crazy. Oh, I have to get Mark to help me with that. Okay. Six of Pentacles, nice. I like it. Five of Pentacles, well, we'll deal with it. The Death card, no worries. And the Emperor. Okay, not a bad thing at all. So really don't freak out because we have, people tend to freak out when they get the Tower card and the Death card or the Devil card. They'll be like, oh my God, no. the Tower card actually is pretty good, because it means that structure has to come down. Okay, structure being like, relationship or situation or whatever, because until it comes down, you can't build anything new on it. It was never meant to be up for such a long time, and it's crumbling, and yeah, let it go. So this is, I feel, a continuity of your relationship type of situation from November, spillover of it. If somebody is in the military, they are going to be deployed for sure. And Mars also, I feel, you are going to see Cancer. I'm sorry, why am I saying Cancer and Sagittarius? Oh my goodness, there must be some correlation there. Scorpios are not necessarily confrontational people. They are not the kind who, are like, what's the word? So overly aggressively competent that they are like, let's go type of thing. They are very strategic. They'd rather watch and wait and plan and jump at the opportunity at the right time. They don't believe in expending their energy for nothing. Okay, they'd rather conserve their energy and not run around like a headless chicken like certain other sun signs. And they wait for the right opportunity, and then I'm picking at my cuticles. I'm sorry, I'm just a human being like everybody else is. Well, I can't say that. I don't think everybody else picks their cuticles on camera. God, y'all, I'm struggling so badly because they say it's some vitamin deficiency, the vitamin B or something, because I'm getting like very, not my cuticles, but below, over here, the skin is like literally peeling off. And I know I have very, very low, like super low vitamin D in my body, like absolutely hardly anything. And I'm taking vitamin supplements for that, like really strong. I think it is 50,000 IU something, whatever the measurement is. 50,000 units, whatever the measurement is. And the doctor, it's not available over the counter. So I have to take one of that once a week. I do it for 4 weeks or 5 weeks. Then I have to stop. And then I start with the regular like off the shelf type of vitamin D. Then again, a month later, go back to the strong doses, because like vitamin D is like absolutely zero in my body. So I don't know whether it is that, but somebody tells me it's also vitamin B. Okay, enough about me. Sorry. Squirrel. So you have the Six of Pentacles, correct? So Six of Pentacles is saying that there is definitely a little bit of give and take. There is definitely a little bit of sharing of resources, of funding, etc. So like I was saying, Scorpios tend to conserve their energy, not just spend it willy-nilly, wait for the right opportunity and then jump on it and grab it and do with it, make a success of it. But look at this card. This definitely, I feel, is regarding that relationship. So maybe you're playing it cool. Maybe you're like, I'm not really that interested, whatever type of thing. But then understand that there is give and take. There is give and take. You got to give a little to take a little. You can't be so cool and nonchalant and non-committal about everything. And then when the opportunity slips by, then you'll be like, oh, look at me. Like, oh, opportunity, missed opportunity, feeling isolated, feeling like you've lost a little bit, feeling like, oh, poor me. I'm not going to say poverty, although it's a pentacle card. I'm not going to say literally poverty, but feeling isolated, feeling lost, feeling like, oh, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Don't get mad at me. Because we all know there are people like that. Feeling like, oh, all the money I spent on her or him and taking him out or taking her out and doing all these things, and now he or she has decided to walk away from me. What a waste of money. That's a possibility too. Let's face it, there are people who think like that, right? And then you have the Death card all over again. So what is the Death card? Death card is change and rebirth. Death is ending of something and starting of something new. So it is change and rebirth. And guess what? You have the Emperor. Emperor is an Aries card. So now you're like accumulating. Aries, yes, it's again ruled by Mars. It's accumulating wealth. It's being that leader. It's having that independence, having that wherewithal to make those leadership decisions. Not that you don't. Now you have accumulated not just wealth, but not just wealth as in money, but a wealth of emotional knowledge and experiences. So much has been experienced because of whatever this brouhaha with this relationship, that now you have a completely different mindset and approach and thought process with regards to relationships moving on to the future. This could be personal relationships. This could be your business relationships or relationships with family too. But in this case, I feel it's more like personal or familial. So November, December. Now we go to January. January. Oh wait, I forgot the advice card. What do we call advice card? Let's call it an advice card. Ooh, this guy. Take no offense. Oh, how apt. It says, that which offends you only weakens you. Being offended creates the same destructive energy that offended you in the first place. So transcend your ego and stay in peace. Y'all, seriously, could I have said it any better? I'm just saying. I love it. The cards are awesome. So for January, we have the Strength card and we have Neptune. Okay, what is Neptune? Neptune is water energy. It's like the ocean. It's a lot of illusions, a lot of dreams, emotions, confusion, all that stuff going on. And of course, you're a water sign too. So it's not that you are you're a novice to it, in the sense that, Scorpios are also, they think a lot and their mind, they travel so much. It's unbelievable. And then you have the Force card. 11 is justice, okay? And this is 11, the Force, justice. But it also, to me, shows a tiger, the picture, pictorially. It's the Strength card. So we are going to consider both in this case because it makes sense. Hang on. So you are going to be in a situation where all your wandering, emotional wanderings, wandering in your mind, your dreams, your this, your that, everything is all going to bring you to a spot where you come to some conclusions, and those conclusions are absolutely justified. Okay, absolutely justified. And from those conclusions, you will take strength in it, which is going to help you move forward. Now, Neptune also rules Pisces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your fifth house. Love affairs, speculations, and for those of you who have kids. So clearly it is still an extension of your relationship. Wow, this relationship business, y'all. So your decisions will be justified, and those decisions are going to strengthen you. Your conclusions are going to strengthen you. Your decisions will be strong, and that will help you move forward in a better, more positive manner. Strength again. Look it. How cool is that? I suppose I should show you all the cards, right? Did I not show the cards? My bad, y'all. Let me start with November. I'm so sorry. So let me start with November. This was for November, okay? Sorry about that, y'all. I completely forgot. Terribly sorry about that. I usually am pretty good at showing cards, but I don't know how I skipped it. That's November. I think I should do 3 at a time. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here all day showing cards. Okay. This is December. Oh, hello. This is December, okay? Now, January. I'm all like, okay, this is for January. Look, y'all got 2 of the Strength cards. That is just awesome. Remember I said this 11 is justice, but I'm going to read it as the Strength card also. And who pops up? The Strength card pops up. So we can split it too. We can do justice and strength. It still means exactly the same as what I just said. So you're going to be going strong, y'all. All this experience is going to help you get stronger, and not just now, for the rest of your life. This is a very, very deep, powerful experience that you are going to have, or it's happening right now. So this one. Oh, look at that. You have the 2 of Cups, and then you have the Hierophant, Okay, and I'm going to pull one more. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. So what is the Two of Cups? The Two of Cups is all about, romantic love, partnerships, proposals, marriage, etc. And the Hierophant is a Taurus energy, and it says mercy, compassion, need for approval, conformity, etc. Taurus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh house. So seventh house is friends, marriage, partners, contracts, relationships. Oh my goodness. So still that relationship thing is extending forward. Y'all, what is this relationship? Okay, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles, right? And the Nine of Pentacles, it's all about, saying, all right, now my focus is going to be about solo pleasures, about financial independence, being able to accumulate wealth so I can move on, get myself into a better spot, into a better phase in life. So I think you're coming to a point where you're kind of saying, okay, this relationship has proved a couple of things to me, okay? Maybe I have to focus on my career right now. Hang on, you guys. Sorry for all these distractions, but hang on, you guys. All right. Thank God I picked that up, because that is somebody is going through a little bit of a situation. And they had been communicating with me because they have been having, not to scare anybody over here, but they have been having some activity in their home that is not nice, if you know what I mean. So they had reached out to me to see if I can do something to help them. But it's not just me going and doing whatever, it's you have to involve a couple of other people. Let me put it this way. It's like when you go and when you're undergoing a surgery, they have the anesthesiologist there, then they have this general surgeon, then they have whoever the guy is or the head nurse, I don't know the right terminology, who's responsible for OR and this, that. So it's going to be a team of people, right, who can perform the surgery. It's not just one guy who's, I'll give you the anesthesia, I'll supply the instruments, I'll do the incision, and then also close the surgery spot, right? It's not like that. So it takes a team of people. So we are kind of coordinating. Let me rephrase that. I'm trying to coordinate and get together a couple of people who I know and who I can vouch for because I have worked with them in the past. I don't just blindly make recommendations because if I don't know the people, I just won't, because I'm like, I don't know. I haven't worked with you. I haven't experienced what it is like to work with you or your capabilities, right? So I'm not going to blindly recommend people because this is stuff you don't want to mess around with. You want to make sure that whoever you're letting into your home know what they're doing and can resolve the situation rather than exasperate the situation, make it even worse, because it can get very dangerous. Y'all, I'll tell you, for the number of people out there who think, what's that lady's name? Lauren and her husband, right? The famous couple who would do all of this stuff. It's not just them. There are a lot of other people who do it, not just couples, but individuals too. It's all about humbug and it's all a bunch of nonsense and it's all cuckoo stuff and all. Please don't ever write it off like that. They'll be like, well, science hasn't proven it to be right. All right. Has science proven it to be wrong? Right? So anyway, I had to take that. All right, moving on. So you have the lesson you've learned thus far, November, December, January, and I have a feeling this has gone on for not just November, but a little bit, a couple of months before now as well, right? Has been going on for a while. So you're like, okay, fine. Now my focus is going to be about creating my own wealth, creating this resources and the stability and the, creating a good, strong foundation for myself so I can move on with my life and be my independent self, provide for myself and not worry about any of these things. This will come on. Now is the focus of work and the focus of business and focus of finances. So January is all about that. I say go for it. I will also say that there is a high possibility that some of you may be actually relocating. Absolutely. January, December, February, March, April. Around April, y'all may be relocating completely to a different country altogether. Perform anonymous acts of kindness. So it's a lawnmower. How cool is that? Hey, there we go. All right. Anonymously perform acts of kindness expecting nothing in return, not even a thank you. The universal all creating spirit responds to acts of kindness with the response, how may I be kind to you? Wow. I'll just show this to you. See, y'all are in Scorpios are like that. They hold on, man. Scorpios don't forgive and forget that easy. Oh no, they don't. So hanging on to resentment is not going to behoove you. You may have been hurt really, really badly. I get it. I get it. Nobody is denying any of that. Okay? But please keep in mind that hanging on to that kind of resentment is of no use. Like, how are you going to benefit from that? Move on, because you're going to go on and on and on about it, and you're basically going to deny yourself of progression. Right? So let it go. Now, moving on to February. February, we have Taurus, and then we have the Empress. Taurus and the Empress, right? So Taurus is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th house, friends, marriage, partners, and contracts. What is going on over here, y'all? How is that so? So much about relationships and contracts, but this, and then you have 3, which is the Empress ruled by Venus, and who Venus rules? Taurus. It's about luxury, pregnancy, abundance, beautiful, bountiful stuff. But Venus is the Empress is also saying that there's something that's in a bit of a holding pattern. Okay. So, and I also feel that because it's Taurus and because it's Venus, now the energy may be shifting from relationships, personal relationships. Remember, 7th house is friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. But relationships and partners and contracts could also be with a co-worker, with an employer, that sort of a thing. It doesn't have to be only love relationships, correct? So I feel the energy is shifting now more towards your contracts, relationships, and partnerships regarding profession or work. So there's something in a holding pattern. Hang on though. It'll come through. We'll know what that is. Oh, we're already half an hour into it and I'm not even halfway through it. Because I had to have a little bit of a rant right in the middle. Sorry, I don't know the timestamp. I apologize. Whoa, 10 of Swords. Okay, that's okay. Not a bad thing. Because that basically means that whatever you're dealing with is 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. Queen of Wands, beautiful. I want to take this card. No, let me shuffle it because when I'm not clear. Ace of Wands. Beautiful energy. So your relationship scenario is continuing, but not from personal relation. It's moving from your personal relationship scenario. February, now we are going into business partnerships, business relationships, business contracts. 10 of Swords. Of course, with the 10 of Swords, you may be feeling like, oh my God, absolutely, absolutely. Everything is like, what's the word? It's like I've hit rock bottom and everybody and sundry has stabbed me in the back and oh my God. No, all that's over and done with. Get over it, because guess what? Right after that, we got the 10 of Pentacles. What is the 10 of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles is having the ability and the opportunity, and you will be able to create that long-term financial, you'll be able to create wealth that is going to behoove you and benefit you for long term. Your financial goals, like set aside your legacy for yourself, take care of all of that. So stop feeling like everybody and sundry has stabbed you in the back. To heck with it. It's over and done with. You got to let that go because you have this beautiful thing. So don't go on and on and on. What did I say? I said, y'all are the kind of people who never forgive and never forget. You got to get out of that, because like, what did I say? I said, you're just denying yourself of progress. Did I not say that even before we pulled out these cards? So stop with that nonsense, okay, please. And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is beautiful. It's all about having the confidence and the self-assuredness to move forward. This is also telling me you're going to have a female figure in your life, a female. I'm being very specific this time. Female Sagittarius energy. maybe an Aries or a Leo, but I'm going to say Sagittarius energy, who is going to be 100% supportive of what you're going to do, whoever this individual is. And this is more like not your peer, like not the same age as you, more like somebody who's older than you, either, I don't know, could be a mother, an aunt, an older sister, or whatever. This person is definitely going to be your rock, your pillar of strength. So anyway, and then you have the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. Ace of Wands, what is that telling me? It's like this person is going to be instrumental in pushing you forward, and say, if she hasn't already been doing it for a while, is like new projects, inspiration, the urge to create something new. It's like this person is backing you up. This person is backing you up and say, go, go, go. And look, go, go, go. Don't dick around, y'all. Scorpio, get over yourselves. I know it's hard. Relationships breaking up and all this stuff, man. It's really difficult. Well, I'm going to take that because acknowledge your creativity and genius. So it says the qualities of creativity and genius are within you, awaiting your decision to match up with the power of intention. Genius is a characteristic of the creative force that allows all of material creation to come into form. It is an expression of the divine. Enough said. Enough said, y'all. Okay? So, November, December, January, February. Moving on to March. March, we have Sagittarius. And then we have the Tower card. Don't flip out. Do not flip out. So, Sagittarius is your second house. And the second house is all about your talent, your values, your possessions, your ability to earn income, your communication. And then you have the Tower card. So, clearly, even though this relationship with that personal relationship has kind of come to an end, there could be a little bit of residual back and forth communication. This is it. This Tower card is showing you that that's it. Enough. Stop even communicating. Maybe you all used to speak and all that over the phone and started petering off, and then you started communicating via text, and then it was done with, and then it was Facebook messages here and there, a thumbs up and thumbs down or whatever. All that has been tapering off. Now it's completely done with. Don't go back. Don't rehash it. Don't go back. Don't go back. Do not go back. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? You'll go, okay, Kirtana, we hear you enough. All right? So I'm just saying. All right. So let's move on. Five of Swords. Okay. Which one is this? Five of Cups. What? Scorpio. Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Queen of Cups. So much emotions. Good Lord. Six of Swords. Finally, you're going to let it go. Wow. Whoop, whoop. Scorpio. Five of Swords. Still a little exchange of words. Still a little animosity with that person. Still a little back and fight. Five of Cups. Regret, feeling lost and feeling unloved. Stop. And then you have the Queen of Cups. Overwhelming emotions. That person could be playing all these tricks on you too. It's not just you. Maybe they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. This is the last chance. Take me back. I promise I won't do it again. I learned my lesson. Scorpio. Scorpio. Don't be a sucker and fall for it. Please. Don't. Like you really shouldn't. Okay? Because Six of Swords is like finally you're moving on. Now, look at this. Back to back. Moving on. Move on. Do not hang around. Do not fall for that BS. Do not be a sucker. I'll be so disappointed in you if you did that. Seriously. Because this nonsense has been going on for a while. Forgive everyone, including yourself, for having gotten sucked into it. And it says, revenge, anger, and hatred are exceedingly low energies that keep you from matching up with the attributes of the universal force. A simple thought of forgiveness towards anyone who might have angered you in the past will raise you to the level of spirit and aid you in your individual intentions. I couldn't have said it any different. Read it. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it as still as I can. There. Okay. All right, so November, December, January, February, March. This is April. I just realized I'm going to do one of those little, those folding cards that you get with the months in it. So when I keep it in front of me, I'll know instead of going on eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Again, I forgot. November, December, January, February, March, April. Okay, April. April, we have Aries, and then we have the Pope. As a Hierophant. Did I not get that in another one here? Okay. Aries is ruled by Mars, just like you. Okay, remember that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth house. Work, health, discipline, and habits. And then what is the Pope? 5. In other words, a Hierophant. Taurus, mercy, compassion, need for approval, conformity, mind, body, and spirit. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth house, right? So I'm going to say you need to get back into your discipline and health and habits and work. Get back to your old regiment. Get back to what you used to do. Pay attention to your health though, because it's kind of popping up now. It's like they're telling me health. Yeah, why do you make me do this now? I have to laugh. You see that? It's the money bag. I'm talking about health and they give me a money bag. I'll take the money bag all day. Timepiece. Oh God. Pardon me, y'all. Hold on, y'all. There. Do y'all see it? Oh my God. There we go. My goodness, girl. Okay, so I feel like your health is definitely in focus. Definitely. Get back to your habits. Get back to your work. Well, clearly, money bags, work. Get back to your habits. Get back to the discipline you had at your work and the habits you had at work. Your good habits. Get back to your discipline and habits you had with regards to your health. Get back to that. Money is yours this year, y'all. Scorpio. The Empress. Shootsy. Look at that. Ruled by Venus. Luxury. Absolutely beautiful. Money bags and luxury. Really? The Empress is there right by you, yo. Seriously. It's beautiful. It's all about money. This one. Page of Cups. Good news headed your way. A little bit emotional, but good news headed your way by a younger person. Somebody younger than you, or maybe your same peer. Temperance. Sagittarius all over again. Balance. Find the balance within yourself. Okay? Because Scorpios are pretty intense. So they're intense in everything they do. So now I'm saying get back to work, get back your habits, get back to discipline. Don't get so into it that you completely go, because excess of anything causes imbalance. Sagittarius showing up, and Sagittarius is saying maintain your balance still. Maintain your balance. 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Celebration, success, happiness, accomplishment. Beautiful. April is going to be a good month for you. Actually, let me do this. Respect yourself. Make an internal commitment to respect yourself and feel worthy of all that the universe has to offer. If you disrespect anything or anyone that God creates, you disrespect that creative force and tarnish your connection to the power of intention. So remember I said pay attention to your health and your work habits, your discipline and etc. This is that. Respect yourself, respect your body, respect yourself, right? And don't take things for granted. Do not take things for granted. I'm going to put these back because I don't want to lose them. Okay, so November, December, January, February, March, April. Now let's go to May. May you have Gemini. Well, May, Gemini, right? Okay, Gemini month. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So Gemini is ruled, of course, by Mercury. And the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter. Now, just so you know, Gemini and Sagittarius are very, very compatible. Okay, because it's Mercury ruling Gemini and Jupiter ruling Sag. Good combination. However, Gemini is going to be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th house. 8th house issues such as will, secrets, the occult, death, regeneration, sexual energy, sexuality, finances, all that is going to come to play. And this is also long-term finances. Now remember, with the wheel of fortune, it's like, whoa, things are moving, baby, moving for you. Now for those, oh my goodness, why can't I get the words out? For those of you who have been considering wanting to come out and claim your individuality and claim your sexual orientation and claim to be who you are, even though you don't conform to what society thinks is normal, this is your time. If you're coming, I hate to say this word. You know how they say coming out of the closet? I mean, like, why do we say closet though? I wish we could find another word instead of closet. I don't know who coined that phrase either. So I'm going to say, for those of you who are coming out as a new you. How about that? Okay? Who are introducing a new you to the world. Okay? The new you, the real you. This is the time. May. And with Mercury over there and with Sagittarius over there, you are like, shh, hello, baby. Go, 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 go. So it's about secrets, 8th house is secrets, right? Death and regeneration. So what is death? If you had a specific mindset and let's talk about sexual orientation, for example, over here, because I said that. So maybe all these years you didn't want to disclose it, you didn't want to do it, and that has finally died because now you have been regenerated and you're coming out as a new you, as a new person. This is me, this is who I am, and this is my true self. So death and regeneration, sexual energy, sexual orientation, sexuality as well, okay? And this is going to free you up so much emotionally and mentally, spiritually free you up. And then Jupiter, with the wheel of fortune, is going to spin in the right direction, because all these years you may have felt like you're spinning in place. Now it's like I'm spinning forward. Now, for those of you where that is applicable, for those of you where it isn't applicable, then I'm going to say still 8th house issues are going to be 8th house, not issues, 8th house aspects, okay, are going to be in this month, which is wills, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, sexual energy, finances, right? So if there's anything secretive, it's going to come to light because this wheel is going to bring it forward, okay? Just so you know. Whether others are maintaining secrets and not sharing it with you, or not being not disclosing them to you and transparent to you, whether you are harboring secrets, whatever that may be. And I also feel this is kind of now finally the tide is changing, because you were all about that relationship and whatever. Now the tide is changing and you're going towards something that's more fulfilling and more about you, not so much about personal relationships, basically. This is 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, the Hangman. So with the 9 of Swords, right? What is the 9 of Swords? These cards are always getting messed up. The 9 of Swords is a little bit of grief and a little bit of anxiety. Understandable. A little bit of grief and anxiety. That's okay. Because there is a lot of stress on you. You know, for those of you who are coming out, yeah, there's a bit of grief and anxiety, obviously. For those of you who are now finally like coming into your own, and there's still a little bit of grief and anxiety. Oh my God, now finally I'm alone. How do I go forward, type of thing. Oh, this is a new relationship. If it's a work relationship or a partnership, oh my God, it's something new. I want to make sure I'm successful. I'm not going to fall flat on my face. So that anxiety is going to be there. 4 of Swords, okay? 4 of Swords is not a bad thing. Really, it isn't. People will be like, oh my God, 4 of Swords, oh, what does that mean, etc., etc. Now, 4 of Swords is saying there's a little bit of retreat, wanting to retreat a little bit, take a little bit. Look at this cutie lion. Oh my God, he's so cute. You want to cuddle him, but don't you dare. It's like a little bit of retreat. You're going to take a little bit of much needed rest. going back, retreating, resting. And also, I feel like you're going to go back to the drawing board and kind of refigure some things that you want to implement coming out into the future, right? Because you have the Three of Wands, which is beautiful, and the Three of Wands is teamwork, commerce, expansion, and travel. Absolutely, you are going to go back, rest, retreat, rest, renew, regenerate, and come back again, because you know what lies ahead, and you know it's going to take all of your discipline and all of your focus. And then you have the Hangman, which is totally okay. The Hangman, look at this little tiger. Rawr, baby, look. I'm just showing this to you, the picture. And look at that. He's not looking very happy, is it? So the Hangman says, like, okay, fine, now, okay, what do I do now? Because for you, Scorpios, as much as you hang back and wait for the right opportunity to pounce rather than just run around like a headless chicken chasing things. Now finally you got everything configured. You're like, okay, why do I have to wait now? Why am I having to wait? Let's go. Let's go. Hang on, the universe has something in store for you. Yeah. So wait patiently, because this help from this unexpected source is coming towards you, but you have to wait patiently for it to get to you. You get it? I'm just going to pull one out like this. Practice the power of intention. So it says the power of intention is the power of love and receptivity. It asks nothing of anyone. It judges no one. And it encourages others to be free to be themselves. Remember, you were intended out of love, so you must be love in order to intend. It's a very powerful message. Why are my allergies being so crazy today? So, Hangman situation is like, hurry up and wait, be patient, because that Aquarius is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4th house. There is somebody who is could be related to you, could be a mother, could be related to you, who is going to come for, and it could be a mother, because remember I said this Queen of Wands is a Sagittarius lady, like a mother figure. Yeah, wait, she's coming towards you to help you. Unexpected help from unexpected sources. So please be patient. That's why the Hangman is saying wait, because there is a right time for everything. The universe gives you what you need when you need, not what you want when you want. Remember that. So practice the power of intention. Be patient with yourself. Everything will fall into place. Okay, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Let's go to June. Leo. Wow. We have Leo, and then we have the Hermit. Correct? Now the Leo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th house is about career, reputation, morals, life goals. And then you have the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is saying it's Virgo, okay, which is 11th house, like-minded people, groups and friends. So your career, reputation, morals, life goals, and like-minded people, groups and friends are going to be in play for this month, okay? Which month is that? November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh my God. I'm going to have to make those little cards, right, for June. I'm going to do it. I got a whole bunch of craft paper, I think, lying somewhere. I'm going to find it and do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. 10 of Wands and 7 of Pentacles. So 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Set down your burdens. Set down your burdens. Stop carrying it. You're almost carrying it like a shield. The World card. Justice. The Sun. Ay, caramba. Beautiful. 10,000, 11th house. Career, reputation, morals, life goals, like-minded people, groups and friends. For the month of June. Beautiful. 10 of Wands. Set down your burden. Stop wearing it like a shield. You're almost like hiding behind it. Oh, poor me. Stop. Set it down. This particular turtle doesn't need that shell. Set it down. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is saying, okay, I'm here. Where do I go from here? I'm here. Where do I go from here? Right? It's patience, okay, hard work and success. Yeah, you want your success. You want it now, now, now. But it's going to be a little delayed. All for a reason. Good things come for those who wait. So hold on. It is coming your way. Hold on. You have the World card. Oh my God, look how beautiful that is. Look at this sign right up front here. Y'all, that is Scorpio. Right up on top. Look. Beautiful. And then you have the Justice card. Ruled by Libra, which is an air sign. Right? Libra is your 12th house. So, which is 12th house is karma, hidden supports, institutions, etc. So set this burden down, because this is some kind of a ridiculous hidden thing that you're carrying around with you. No, not that. Yeah, this one. So this turtle doesn't need to wear the shell all the time. Set it down. It's almost like a cape you want to wear. Keep quiet. Set it down. You don't need it. And then you have the Sun card. Because this thing, whatever you're carrying, it's almost like a secret, like type of a thing. I remember in one of the other things I said there is a secret, something that that needs to be disclosed will come out. Could be something you're maintaining yourself, a secret you're keeping too. So let it go, because you have the Sun card, which is Leo, which is beautiful. The sun is shining, baby. Everything, whatever that secret is also going to be brought to light. So one way or the other, you have to, get on with it. Okay, and so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th house again. The Sun card rules Leo. The Sun rules Leo, and that's the 10th house, which is again your career, reputation, morals, and life goals. Get on with it, yo. Really. What you looking at, boo-boo? I have to take a picture of this. This guy, he is so cute. He does this all the time. You guys would probably flip out if you were to see my room, but let me show you this picture. So he sits there, and then he sticks his head on that ledge and he stares out. I had to show that to you guys. Squirrel. So June, July, August, September. Okay, now July. Let's go to July. July, we have Pisces. And then we have 13, which is the death card, right? Sorry, I didn't show it to you properly. Pisces and the death card. Now, Pisces. Where are we at Pisces? Pisces, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th house, which is love affairs, speculation, love affairs and kids, and the death card again. What is it about this relationship that you're not willing to let go? I'm talking about this love interest type of thing. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. It's almost like that relationship has consumed you. Look at this. It's almost like even though 13 is the death card, but here it says it's the devil or whatever. It doesn't matter, same difference. It's like you're a puppet. Like, what is it about this relationship? Haven't you learned your lesson? Like, are you a glutton for punishment? Like, seriously. Ay. So 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, hanging on. 4 of Cups, King of Wands. Oh, good Lord. So this tells me this relationship, whatever this relationship is, that you're not willing to let go of it, y'all. I don't understand why. What is the big deal? It's like a dog with a bone. And then you have the 9 of Cups. So it's like, wishes coming true, material abundance, good health, etc. And then, which is, your career is finally coming through. And then you fall back into this 4 of Pentacles situation, insecurity, holding on, holding back, keeping things close to your chest. Like, what for? God, this thing is annoying me. What for? Why are you being so insecure? What are you holding back? Hold on, you guys. And then you have your Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is saying, like, feeling unfulfilled, oh my God, it's like I missed an opportunity, I don't feel fulfilled. But then you don't realize that the universe is offering you something over there. You're just looking at all the stuff that you don't have, but you're not looking at the stuff that you have. So all is not lost. And then you have the King of Wands. This is your moment to take action. This is your moment to stop with all your ridiculous nonsense and be that bold, powerful, charming, courageous person that you can be when you want to be. Not that you're not powerful, not that you're not charming, not that you're not courageous. You're a little secretive. No, now is the time to take on the personality of a Sagittarius rather than a Scorpio. Okay, stop being that watery energy. Start being that fiery, Jupiterian energy. This is it. Like, stop. I won't say it again. Think from the end. So, highly realized people learn to think from the end. That is, they experience what they wish to intend before it shows up in material form. You can do the same by synchronizing with the power of intention. What did I say? Need I say it again? Nope. Don't need to. Did I not pull a overall card for which month is this? May, June? Let's see what we have for June though. Oh, I thought I had got one of those. Find your purpose. This is for June, y'all. Find your purpose. It says, if you want to find your true purpose in life, know this for certain. Your purpose only... If you want to find your true purpose in life, know this for certain. Your purpose will only be found in service to others and in being connected to something far greater than your body, mind, and ego. Sorry, y'all, I didn't pull it in time. So you may have to rewind it, watch it, and come back and watch this, okay? And read this. This is for June. July was, of course, this. Think from the end, okay? August. August, we have Cancer and the Star card. Beautiful. Cancer and the Star card. So Cancer is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th house. 9th house is father, distant travel, higher education, and intellect. And you have the Star card. I think I said earlier, some of you may be relocating to a different country altogether. I wouldn't be surprised if you actually are. It could be for a job. It could also be relocating for whatever, but it could also be for higher education. And you have the Star card. The Star card is Aquarius. Aquarius is 1, 2, 3, 4. Emotions, your home, your mother, family roots, affairs at the end of life. But emotions, you're probably going to be a little bit emotional if you're moving away from home. And I have a feeling you're probably moving closer to your mother. So you're moving away from your father and you're going closer to your mother. So there's a possibility, your parents could have been divorced and they live in different places. And so you're leaving your father, leaving as in not leaving, Maybe you lived closer to your dad or with your dad, and now you're going closer to your mom, and maybe you're going to go live with your mom. Okay? You're definitely moving closer to your mother now, for sure. So whatever the dynamics, it could also mean that the dynamics probably have changed between you and your father, and now the dynamics are going to change between you and your mother. Maybe you were a little bit away from her. Now you're reconnecting with her. Those are possibilities. The Star card is beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. One, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. So we have 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay, so what is the 8 of Wands? Okay, so 8 of Wands, people will be like, well, speed, action, quick changes, need for transformation, good news arrives. Beautiful. You're going to be victorious, absolutely. If you're moving away, moving abroad, moving towards a place for higher education, it's going to be quick, 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 quick. And you're going to be very victorious in this endeavor. Then, 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords is, you may feel like you're almost running away, you're leaving somebody behind, you're I wouldn't say deceiving, but you almost feel guilty for, remember I said you may be moving away from your father, so you may feel guilty about it, but it's not in a bad way, so don't be like that. And then you have the Hermit card, which is Virgo, right? Looking inwards, trying to find the wisdom in that, because I feel like it's more psychological and emotional for you. You don't want to leave your dad, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. You carry a lot of emotions with you, but you're not leaving them as in disposing of them. No, that's not the right word. Oh my God, what am I thinking? You're not discarding the relationship, okay? You're not breaking the ties with your father. You're just moving because you have to get on with your life at some point in time, right? So it's not a bad thing at all. Okay, that's for August. It says, be humble. Don't allow the approval and attention of others to destroy you. Remain humble and grateful for all of your accomplishments, and that a force greater than your ego is always at work in your life. So what this says is, if anybody may try to put guilt on you and say, oh, you're leaving your dad, oh, you're going, or you're leaving your family and you're moving away to a different country, a different city, state, how they try to play that emotional game, tell them to just hush. Don't let that get to you. Do not let that get to you, and don't make the mistake of listening to those fools and staying back, because then again you're denying yourself of progress. Please don't do that to yourself. September. So remember, we started November 2021 and we are ending it September 2022. So September we have Scorpio, and then we have the World card, okay? So Scorpio is going to be your first house, right? And the World card means completions. Everything is moving perfectly, success through completion and success through spiritual rebirth. So now you're starting a new chapter in your life, which is going to be beautiful. I can't wait to do your October 2022 reading. Really, that's going to be awesome. I feel like this year is fantastic for you. Little emotional, little heavy. But then Scorpio, you guys are like that, little emotional type of guys, right? Intense type of people, guys and girls. So, but I think this year is going to be fantastic for y'all, Scorpio. Really it is. Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. I'll take it. Page of Wands, okay? You definitely have the wherewithal to move forward, a renewed, younger energy. Fantastic, because of the World card, your first house. You're coming back up as a renewed, younger version of yourself. Renewed energy, regenerated, rejuvenated. Beautiful, beautiful. And then, where was this guy? You had the Three of Swords. You're feeling like, oh, somebody stabbed you in the heart, oh, this or that. No, I don't think you should feel like that. But I do feel that you may again have to go through a small surgical procedure. It's more that than a heart issue like deception or whatever. I think it's a little bit of a surgical procedure, not a heart kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's a surgical procedure. You'll be fine. It's not a big thing. And even if it is a cardiac surgery, and technically it's a big thing, you're going to come out of it great, because you have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is all about celebrations. You have the support. You will celebrate whatever it is that you're going through over there. The Three of Swords energy, it is going to be good for you, really good for you. You will have the support of your family and friends. You will celebrate the success of that. And then you have the Queen of Swords energy. So the Queen of Swords is being self-sufficient, being totally honest with yourself, being very self-sufficient, having the wherewithal to go forward. And the Queen usually is associated with the feminine, so you're still going to have a little bit of self-sufficient, having the courage to move forward, but also maintaining your integrity and maintaining your emotional integrity. Right? Makes sense? They asked me to pull a charm for that. Let's see. Ooh. The lightning, thunderbolt. Look at that. You'll be able to go forward. What did I say? You will be courageous. You will be the self-sufficient person. You will have the total honesty. Be honest to yourself and be honest about yourself and be honest to others. But you will still have that little bit of an emotional integrity, right? You still have that. It's not going to be like you're absolutely emotionless and you're like, let's go. And then you have this, you're going to make a pretty big impact, y'all. September of 2022 is going to be important for you. Release others' expectations. It says, if you focus on what others expect of you, you'll continue to act on and attract more of what they desire for you. But when you can shift your inner thoughts to what you intend to create and attract into your life, you will no longer have to give mental energy to what others want to. Y'all, what did I say? What did I say, baby? Read it. Right? Okay. All right, my beautiful Scorpio, I'm going to leave it at that, my beautiful Scorpios. Okay, this is a reading for my Scorpios from November 2021 all the way until September 2022. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because October of 2022, I will be doing your reading then, okay? I will recommend that you'll still continue to watch the monthly readings. Again, keep in mind, not every reading is going to resonate for every single person every single time. Take what resonates with you and what doesn't. Time and energy is fluid. Don't get mad if it doesn't resonate with you. It's not meant to, it's not meant to. Go watch your rising sign and your moon sign and your Venus sign. Maybe that will resonate with you more. Remember, these are general because 7.5 billion people in the planet divided by 12, as in 12 zodiac signs. Go figure how many Scorpios are there in the universe, right? So this is general. If you want a specific reading done for you based on your name, your date of birth, your time of birth, your place of birth, so it's going to be exclusive to you and only you, then do contact me via email. I do the year ahead readings. Those are going to be very specific for you. It's not general information. It's all about you. Okay? Of course, you need to make a reservation type of a thingy. Email me. My email address is in the description box. And as an FYI, it is therealtarot1123@gmail.com. Of course, it's going to be in the description box. Do email me. We'll fix an appointment and a time. Of course, it's not a free reading. I'll tell you that up front. And these year ahead readings actually take a long time. Be prepared to at least keep yourself free for a good 3 hours. It's a lot. So, usually people will be like, oh, 1 year, reading, it won't take more than an hour and a half. No, because I go into detail. I look at astrology, numerology, tarot, everything. And also, if there is a need for me to channel, because I don't control it, when my guides want to channel something and they have something to say, then throw that in the mix. It takes time. You cannot rush it through. So we can fix an appointment for that, and then we go about setting a date and a time, and then be prepared. And I just want you all to know one thing though, folks. I put a lot of energy into these readings. I put a lot of energy into every single reading of mine. And when I do personal readings, I always tell people, I said, look, please make sure that you are in a place where you can hear me properly. I can hear you properly. There are no distractions. There are none of that going on. Because when I am willing to put in this much energy and focus into a reading for you, the least you can do is make a similar commitment, right? Like make sure your environment has no distractions. And, that way it's like you get the max out of it. Now, there are occasions where you can't help it. You have kids in the house, you have this, you have that. I get it. I understand that. That's why when I set about giving an appointment, I always give at least 3 dates and times. And I always say, pick the one that chooses best for you. And I'm not meaning this in a mean way, by any way, shape or form. I did a reading for a young lady yesterday, and she is also from Australia. She picked the date, she picked the time, everything was fine. But when we got on the phone call, I could hear kids in the background. I could hear a little baby crying. And I'm okay with that because it's life, y'all. Okay? It's life. I'm not saying that, oh, put away your children and lock away your children and so that nobody disturbs. That's not what I'm saying. Right? I raised 2 kids. I understand, kids will be screaming. And the moment, like, you make sure they're all fed and they're all taken care of and you put them down for a nap and you say, finally I have some free time for myself, that's when they'll start screaming and bawling and fighting with each other. Like we all know, all of us parents who have raised kids, we know exactly how that goes. So I understand that stuff, I'm totally okay with it. And I told her also, I said, listen honey, if you want to, call me back in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or if you want to reschedule it, I'm totally okay with it. I completely understand. But what I mean is for those people who have no cognizant of how serious this is. They think it's just entertainment, even though they pay for the readings. They'll have the TV blaring loudly. They'll have the kids and the rest of the family screaming and yelling in the background. I'm like, you know what? The least you can do is tell them, hey, can you tone it down a little bit, or go sit in your garage, or go sit in the car, or let's fix the appointment when you know for a fact the distractions are going to be at the very minimum. That is the kind of stuff that I'm asking. Please be cognizant of it. I want you to get 100% out of these readings and more. And with those distractions, I can continue to read and say, whatever lady, you paid for it, I have your money, I'll just read. I don't care whether you heard me or not, let's move on. I can very easily say that, but that's not my intention. For me, the whole premise of doing this is, it's a big responsibility for me. So that, at least that's the way I look at it. So if you come to me for a reading, I have to give it more than 100%. I have to give it everything. And I will never deny the client or the, is client the right word or customer the right word? Anyhow, the person who's asking for the reading, anything. I will never give them anything less than more than 100% of, what I can give. If I feel that I cannot do it, I'll just say no. Again, this is funny. Yesterday I had 3 readings actually, back to back. The second reading was, this lady from Australia was the last reading. The second reading was from a young girl from out of New York. And she had, of course, paid for the reading and emailed, etc. And I asked her, what are you wanting to accomplish? I ask everybody, what are you wanting to accomplish from this reading? And she said, I don't know, I'm scared, I don't know what to expect. So I told her, I said, first and foremost, don't be scared. I'm not a doctor or a lawyer or a policeman or a judge saying, oh, you bad girl, that's not it. So don't be scared. And if you don't have any specific questions, that's okay. We'll do a general reading and we can see where it goes. And y'all, it's the weirdest thing. This hasn't happened very often in my career. It actually hasn't happened that often. Maybe in a total of 2 or 3 times. This girl, I went up to 36 minutes, okay? And no matter what I said, there was a block. Like I literally felt an energy blocking me. Like literally felt. So I told her, I said, I'm not going to mention her name. I told her, I said, honey, I'm going to stop this right now. And she said, why? What happened? I said, first and foremost, don't get worried. I said, I'm going to stop this right now and I am going to refund your money. And she said, I'm so sorry. What did I do? Did I do anything wrong? I said, honey, no, stop. Don't apologize. I am not mad at you by any way, shape or form at all. I feel that there's a block in the energy, and I feel that it's because you yourself don't have the clarity in your mind at this point in time. So you yourself mentally and emotionally are blocked. So I cannot get past that to read your energy and to read the cards for you. So until you yourself have a little bit more clarity in your mind, okay, with regards to what exactly do you want? No matter what I said, she said, I don't know, I'm not sure. So it could be one of 2 things. Either she was just yanking my chain, just people do that too. I can go into a whole spiel about that. She was either yanking my chain or she was genuinely she didn't know. I always, assume the better of her, right? So she said, I don't know. I said, listen, I gave her a couple of exercises. I said, go do that because I feel like you have no clarity yourself right now. And she goes, I agree. I really don't know what I want. That's why I wanted a reading. So when cases like that, we can do a general reading, general forecast or whatever, but then I felt like that block in energy was not right. So I could have just continued to gab on for another 20-30 minutes. Anyway, I had a money, right? I could have said, okay, here's your reading, go. Right? But that's not right. That's not being honest. That's not being genuine, and that's not me. So I cut it short. I told her, I said, listen, I'm going to refund your money. Do these exercises. Communicate with me again at the end of November, and we'll pick it up then. And she said, well, I'm so sorry I wasted your time. I said, it's not a waste of time, and stop apologizing, because I'm not mad at you first and foremost. I'm not. Because these things happen, what are you going to do? My intention is not to deceive her and just blow wind into her ears and say, okay, fine, here's your reading, go home. No. So, and then I sent her an email, I followed up and I said, do this, this and this, contact me at the end of November, we'll revisit this and I'll do a reading for you at that time. You don't have to worry about it, and no, you don't have to pay me. Even though I returned your money now, in November when you call me and communicate with me, I'm not going to have you pay for it. It's okay. Because I felt like there was some trauma with her, but she was blocking me and she wasn't allowing me inside her energy field. So for me to have just kind of forced myself through and said something, it could have backfired on her, because it could have affected her in a negative way. I won't do that. So, and of course she responded back with an email, and she was so appreciative of it. And she said, thank you for being so honest and all that stuff. So things like that do happen, it is part of life, right? We have to be true to ourselves and true to the people who reach out to us. So keep all these things in mind. The reason I'm sharing these stories are sometimes that happens too during personal readings, that there's an energy block and there's nothing one can do about it. And at those times, if I say, look, let's stop this reading, let's pick it up another time, don't take it personally like, I'm just being, a bitch and being very snotty or high-handed about it. That's not the reason at all, okay? So thank you again. Again, of course, there has to be a rant, right? I mean, my videos don't happen without a rant or a rave. Much love to you, Scorpios. I wish you all a fantastic year ahead. And I wish the universe blesses you with all the fine things, all the good things in life. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.